Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Raleigh Brown.
All right. Well, I was in tune. So, it's nice to see all of you who have the brave, the courageous, who brave the elements, the stupid. Those terms are so often synonymous. And I want to invite, like, if there's those of you, there are some empty seats up closer. If you'd rather move up a little, please feel free. So this first song is by Mose Allison, who is a great everything, a great jazz pianist, a great songwriter, a great singer. And sadly, it is still very relevant. Listening to this guitar. Isaiah, can you give me more microphone and less pickup? I want to get the warmth out of this thing. And then turn my monitor down a little bit. All around. Well, I can't believe the things that I'm seeing. I'm wondering about some things I heard. Everybody's crying mercy, but nobody knows the meaning of the word. A bad enough situation is sure enough getting worse. Everybody's crying justice, just as long as there's business first. It's toe to toe, touch and go. Give a cheer and grab your souvenir. Now there's people running round in circles. They don't know where they're headed for. Everybody's crying, peace on earth, just as soon as we win this war. So straight ahead, knock 'em dead, grab your kit, and choose your hypocrite. Now you don't have to go to off-Broadway to see something plain absurd. Everybody's crying mercy when nobody knows the meaning of the word. Well, nobody knows the meaning of the word. Yes. So I'm going to change. I'm going to go call an audible here. Yeah, you guys didn't have to know that. It's okay. young, I met a preacher with a mighty voice, and when he played the guitar, it made a joyous noise. Now he lived in a world of sound, for sight had been denied him, but he found a way the world could see the glory inside him, and he's with me now. He's with me now. When I play my guitar, he is with me now. He's sitting on my shoulder, and he shows me how. He's a cherished angel, and he's with me now. There was a man who lost his mind at an early age. He slipped between the cracks and disappeared from the page. But if you'd heard him play guitar, well, you know he paid his dues, and he left us with the legacy of a wounded man's blues. And he's with me now. He's with me now. When I play my guitar, he is with me now. He's sitting on my shoulder, he shows me how. He's a cherished angel, and he's with me now. Now you may think they have left us, but I beg to disagree. When I pick up my guitar, they are here with me. And if the music that I'm playing helps recall some of their hearts, then I know for me that I've done my part. I had a friend who was a seeker. He'd been out on the bum. He marched bravely to the beat of a different drum. He played just the notes that mattered. You'd have loved to hear him sing. And when he played guitar, you knew the taste was king. And he's with me now. He's with me now. When I play my guitar, he is with me now. Sitting on my shoulders, he shows me how. He's a cherished angel, and he's with me now. Now you may have even heard these men, or maybe you did not, for the gift they gave far exceeded what they got. But it's woven in the fabric now, embedded in the line of music going on for all future time. And they're with me now. They're with me now. When I play my guitar, they are with me now. We stood upon their shoulders, they showed us how. They are cherished angels, and they're with me now. Thank you. So that song is about three real people who all played a part in my life. And the first one is the Reverend Gary Davis, who was one of the great ragtime blues guitarists of the 20th century. And I'll play you a tune of his. I have to see if I can get these picks working. So this is called The 12 Sticks or the boy was playing the guitar and kissing the girl at the same time. So that was the Reverend Gary Davis. The second character in that song is a guy named Steve Mann, who was a very prolific genius guitarist on the West Coast in the 60s, and then was diagnosed with schizophrenia and kind of disappeared out of the world for many, many years. And I had only heard tapes of him and heard the stories, the tales. And he resurfaced in 2003, and I got to go out and meet him and hang out with him in 2006, and then again in 2008. And he passed a bit after that, but he was hugely influential in the guitar world. People like Ry Cooder and Taj Mahal and Jorma Kaukonen and just so many people who copied his style. Paul Jeremiah. Anyhow, he mostly played blues and jazzy blues, but he wrote this beautiful instrumental. It's called Hearty. Thank you. I'm going to get to the third guy in the song, but not yet. This is a song I wrote a few years ago, and I think, I see all that gray hair out there. I know what's going on with my audience here, and I know that a lot of you, like me, have experienced loss, and this song is kind of about that. And it's about, my old friend Dave Case is here. He was my old motorcycle buddy. And so this song is the result of dealing with issues of tragedy in my life, and seeing it as a metaphor to cross-country motorcycle trips I took when I was younger. What's so funny about that? Okay. One last look in the rearview mirror as westward you move on. The past recedes, it's just a whisper. Since December you've been gone. Keep your foot off the brake. Don't slow down for heaven's sake. Mind the road up ahead. Don't dwell on what was said. It ain't no use to cry. Just say goodbye to the rearview mirror. It ain't no use to cry. Just say goodbye to the rearview mirror. There's a horse out in the field as the wind begins to rise. Dark clouds are rolling, and though you've lost something dear, the air begins to clear. A new day is unfolding. Let the tailwind drive you on. Feel the engine's mighty hum. Later on you'll chase the sun until the day's done. Up ahead the big sky, just lean in and don't ask why. Keep your foot off the brake, don't slow down, for heaven's sake. It ain't no use to cry. Just say goodbye to the rearview mirror. It ain't no use to cry. Just say goodbye. Thank you. So the third guy in the song is a guy named Jack McGann. And Jack lived in Philly for a long time. I actually met him in Philly, but I'd heard about him all over the country beforehand. I heard about him up in Michigan, and then I heard about him in San Francisco, and I heard about him everywhere I went. People say, you should meet this guy, he's a great guitar player. And then I finally met him, and when I was in San Francisco, somebody taught me this little bit of a tune which Jack had written, and it went like this. just thought it was the coolest thing, you know. So just this little, like a little clockwork instrumental that somebody composed, but nobody knew the rest of it. And years and years went by, and then I met Jack. This was like 5 years later. I met Jack, and I asked him, "Do you remember this song you wrote, the Calico Rag?" And he said, "No, no memory." So Jack and I were friends for a lot of years, and Jack died of AIDS in 1991. We still miss him, a lot of us. He was responsible for starting the Cherry Tree Folk Music Club, which ran for decades in Philadelphia. But eventually, a guy named Stu Goldberg, who was a circus acrobat and stunt man and juggler, who then owned a music store in San Francisco where I taught, sent me a bunch of tapes he had digitized of people who had come through the store and played there. And one of the tapes was Jack, a young Jack, way before I knew him, and he played the Calico Rag. But the second half of it was just a rip-off of the Maple Leaf Rag. So I didn't know if it was a medley. I had no one to ask, you know. And so I played it, you know, for a long time, and then last year I decided I'm going to write a second part to this fucking rag because it's too good not to have a second part. So Jack and I co-wrote this rag, which I now call the New Calico Rag. And we'll see if I can get through it here. He wrote the first half and the little coda at the end, and I wrote the second half. Thank you. So I'm going to play you an instrumental, and I'm going to sing you one more song. And then Bunny and Curt are going to come back up, and we are going to attempt to entertain you some more. So this is in my opinion, maybe the greatest jazz standard ballad written by Thelonious Monk, and it's called Round Midnight. Thank you. This last one I'm going to sing for you was written by a West Coast songwriter, a guy named Chuck McCabe, who I had never heard of, and learned this song. And as soon as I heard it, I said, how did I go all my life without ever having heard this song? Who is this guy? And it turned out he passed away like almost 20 years ago now. And I have some friends who knew him, and I was like, never heard of him. Chuck McCabe. He's got a bunch of stuff on YouTube, and there's some really funny stuff and some really good stuff. This is one of those songs that I can honestly tell you I wish I had written. The trouble with a 24-inch scale is that the intonation suffers when you put a cable on it. My guitar tech is right there. It's not his fault. He did really good work. May your numbers all be lucky. May your traffic lights be green. May you know high and low, but be mostly in between. May you get a little crazy when you're trying to explain all the trouble in a world that's gone insane. My prayer for you, that you may do what makes you laugh and makes you new. And while others smell the roses, may you stop and pick a few. Leave it up before they drop the other shoe. My prayer for you. May you find an old friend. May you lose a little weight. If they catch you red-handed, may you have your story straight. And may you always see him coming, so as never to get burned by the nosy and the pushy, acting helpful and concerned. My prayer for you, that you may do what gets you off and what gets you through, and what others do in 12 steps, may you nail in 9 or 10. Never have to wake your sponsor up again. My prayer for you. May you find the consolation of some living, loving thing. It might be a cat or dog, if you give up on human beings. And if your dreams are all in vain, may you be the last to know. If they ever blow the world up, may you be the first to go. My prayer for you. When it's all through, you've had your day and got your due, and may many be sad to see the last of you. Just a few